Hello everybody, you're watching Jive Trends. My name is Keith Koza, and in the studio I'm joined by our maestro in trending issues, Curtly. Welcome to the show.
Maestro, isn't that too far-fetched, Keith?
Is that the reason why you're grinning? But you're happy, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you not happy?
You've just made my weekend, my brother.
You're welcome. You're
Thank you so
welcome.
Thank you so much for joining. Jive Trends looks into all things trending on social media, even beyond the social media circuit. We look at the chit-chat in the WhatsApp groups, etc., and make sure that we keep you up to speed here on Jive TV. Our very first story has to be a story of Tyra Chikocho, our African social star, in fact, the only Zimbabwean nominated here on that particular E-News online platform. And we are quite excited to know that, we have someone representing us.
Who's Tyra Chikoto?
Okay, so she is, I thought, Keith, you're going to then compliment me by saying, Ndioka anonzi Madam Boss.
Oh, Madam Boss. I see. Tyra, she's been nominated for what?
For the African Social Star on E. So E is like
the entertainment channel.
The ultimate entertainment channel.
Jive is the ultimate entertainment channel. And I'm not going to let you get away with that. But we should vote for our Zimbabwean raising the flag high socialite. Madam Boss.
Absolutely. And, she made a lot of trending videos. One of them being, you'll see it just now. It was the Netflix, the Netflix intro, and she managed to act that out in a very, very hilarious way. And
I haven't watched it, but let's watch.
They say don't post when you feel like you've made it in life. I'll post. I'll post. Look at my daughter. Look at her. Look. We've always seen this on National Geographic. Look, the shoes. I'll post. Let me go and connect on Wi-Fi and post it on IG. Oh, let me run now.
All right, I'm done with Madam Boss.
So that's literally not just it, but she's just had a lot of skits, comedies that she's managed to garner a following.
Tyra Chikocho is a boss. This comedian, musician, and actress just bagged another international acting role in Kubetina Wetu, Casual. I also get a little casual with her. Here's our convo. Madam Boss is in the building. Tyra, how you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Sis? I have to congratulate you on your nomination for African Social Star of 2021 at the E People's Choice Awards. Woo! Can you hear the crowd going wild? Everyone who's in is like, yeah!
Multi-talented.
Yes,
she
indeed.
sings.
Yes, indeed.
We're not going to talk about her talent and rate her that far. She's also an actor.
Yes.
And she does these impromptu sketches.
Yes, and
So-
most recently as well, she was given the accolade to be the Rwanda Air brand ambassador, which is a big deal for a Zimbabwean. So yeah, we do wish her all the best, and Zimbabweans, vote. There's no time like now for her to garner as many people as possible in terms of reaching this ultimate title.
Where do we get to vote for
So
her?
it's going to be, the link is on the screen, but it's going to be there for you just to hit it. And I think for us on our Jive TV platforms, you will be able just to go straight to our social media handles and you will find it somewhere there.
Awesome.
Yes.
Moving along, what's our
Moving
next
along with our
trending story?
stories today, Keith Chirungwa chisi chedu tese chakauya nengarawa.
Ngarawa is a boat.
Yes. Oh wow.
Okay. Cool.
So Shona is not our friend too, clearly.
I'm not like you.
Clearly.
Curtly Gwindi.
100%. So, we recently came across a video here on Jive Trends of our Honorable Deputy Minister, who is quite happy of both his backgrounds. So this includes the Shona and English background. And, what was Toro Wega Guta? Musandiseke. Mugundiseka zwenyu because mukuziva. But this is when what they call butchering, when the butchering of the English language happened. Let's have a look.
We are gathered here today to celebrate this momentous achievement. which is in line with President E.D. Mnangagwa's Vision 2030 of making Zimbabwe an upper middle income economy. Having toured this center, I was thoroughly having toured this center, I was thoroughly historically.
As you can see, Keith, there, no, he's quite good with picking himself up, because the key in this whole presentation, or even being behind the podium generally, it's not how hard you fall, but how quickly
you get up.
Get up.
Was that not scripted?
No, it was. I would like to believe so, because
I'm hoping
he is
so.
known for his comedic antiques.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope so. What's our next story, Curtly?
100%. And our next story now, Tabuda Mupinda my church. Since we are getting into the weekend, Keith, you know, don't do it. Don't do it. So, you know, before the preaching, which is what you wanted to do, you wanted to get in, probably just stand up and
Introduce me quickly. Introduce me quickly.
Keith calls everybody. So before we do, you know, anything in church, usually to set the atmosphere and mood, people go into what they call an intercession session. Right, so
trance.
So the intercession happens. I think machechi akawanda tozviziva kuti kana intercession yakuitika, you play your worship music as per usual. Some people even go as far as to sing during intercession while they're praying. But it then happened that this one church, because they decide to play Amapiano. And remember last week, we said Amapiano to the world. That's what happened.
That's all I can do.
So this is a song Woza that was playing during intercession. Yeah, it's a church here in Zimbabwe. Let's have a look. We have and then the beat actually dropped. Wow, yeah, exactly. Okay. Yes. So Keith, the beat actually dropped, which is incredible, if you ask me. During intercession, I think whoever was playing music in the background kind of got lost in the sauce and had their own weekend playlist.
R.I.P. Killer Cow.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Killer Cow.
Very huge tune from Killer Cow there and Mpura. But yeah, all the same, we do hope that they did get into the mood in terms of the atmosphere they were trying to create.
I'm worried. I'm really worried. But I need to attend this church. I'm not going to ask where they're found, but I'm going to attend next Sunday.
And
yeah.
Yes. Still speaking of churches, you know, as we progress with the program, we know that you know we have guest pastors, because it's not always the resident pastor who comes. Yes.
Are you going to introduce me now?
So the resident pastor always makes room for the guest pastor to present, and usually the guest speaker has a manner in which he behaves. And we have a few images of what the guest pastor may be doing, or what he may do, perhaps and it's become a trend. It's become like a sort of challenge. Yeah, you know, these guys have ways in which they want to express that they are holy or sanctified, or they have the sanctification to speak to us. So, you know, we have different ways. Some people, like Keith was doing, you know, they'll be meditating, they'll be praying. I don't know what those signs are.
Rastafari.
But I wouldn't like to believe that that's what they do. But yeah, and we have seen it in many churches that we visit. We have seen it. I think as Jive Trends, we should also guest some of these churches just to have a look, as well as to create content. What do you think?
I'm able. You can send us your clips, but you're not going to make it on Jive Trends. I'm sorry to say. We're not going to make fun of the Lord's name.
Absolutely, 100%. But it was a trend, of course, as you have seen some of the pictures. It's all fun sometimes when, you know, church happens. But at the same time, let's still remember, because it is a weekend, we have to go to church. And what is the other... What is the other thing we...
For the right reason.
Yes, for the right reasons. Not to make sure that we catch clips in...
Wow.
No, that's not why we go to church. What is another thing that we ask people to do here on Jive?
To be responsible.
Yes.
To be God-fearing citizens and get vaccinated.
100%.
Enjoy responsibly. Don't let anyone stop your enjoyment, but enjoy responsibly. Yeah.
100%.
I think that's all we had for this.
That's all we had in terms of Jive Trends, yes.
And they can catch us again next weekend for more trending issues. If you have any issues that you think we include on the show, just send us at any of our social media handles, Jive TV Official. And remember to follow, like, and subscribe. Until then, stay tuned. More coming up next.